1,500 now. There's going to be 2,000 in a week. Here's one for you. Fight the rich, not their wars. Fight the rich,
not their wars. Fight the rich, not their wars.
Here's another one for you. How to solve the deficit, stop the wars, tax the rich. How to solve the deficit, fight the wars, and tax the rich.
How to stop the deficit, stop the wars, tax the rich.
Right now in the United States of America, on this beautiful football campus town Sunday, in the so-called homeland and headquarters of freedom and democracy, 1% of the population owns 34% of the wealth. 10% owns 2/3. The top 20% owns 86%. That leaves the bottom 4 quintiles to fight it out for 15% of the wealth. The bottom 2 quintiles, bottom 40% have 3% of the wealth. Basically nothing.
That's just here in Iowa City?
Okay. That's nationally.
Okay.
Now the problem with this, economically, it's completely dysfunctional. It's completely related to this desperate, miserable crisis that we're in the middle of, where Wells Fargo's getting bailed, and we're not. How many yachts and $500 ties and Mercedes-Benz can the top 1% buy to drive the economy? The other main problem is that you cannot have a functioning democracy, even remotely, when you have those kinds of wealth concentration numbers. Because wealth is power. Because all that money in the hands of a few pays for politicians. It owns media. It buys lobbyists. It offers jobs to politicians and their kids when they get out of office. It isn't just campaign contributions. It's about 15 different kind of ways. I'm going to wrap up quickly, and I want to say something here, because this flag is flying, and we hear a lot of stuff about who the enemies are. The enemies of freedom. We're supposed to be afraid of all these folks outside in other countries that are trying to kill us. The enemy's 5,000 miles away. You know, that's what they want us to believe, and they've got strange sounding names. Let me tell you something. The real threat, the real enemy, the real danger, the real opponent of American democracy is not thousands of miles away. It's not from a culture we don't understand. We don't have difficulty pronouncing their names. It's a system that throws people out of work and off-shares their jobs when it's profitable. It's a system that forecloses homes when it's profitable. It's a system that denies them health care when it's profitable. And it's a system that accumulates wealth and power in fewer and fewer hands. It's not about who's sitting in the White House, people. It's about who's sitting in the streets, in the schools, in the workplaces, in the cafeterias.
All right!
Not their